Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tutorials, and in this video I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite applications for OSX called DaisyDisk. Now, DaisyDisk is a great way to help you visualize what exists on your drives or even in your folders so that you know what's taking up what kind of space. It's something that I use all the time. So check it out. Let's get going right now. You're going to want to head to DaisyDiskApp.com, or it's in the Apple App Store as well. And what you can do is actually click buy here, or you can get it through the App Store. I typically stay away from the App Store, but you can certainly buy it in the App Store if you'd like. Or you can download a free trial that really just allows you to use the application with a bit of short delay. From what I found, the free trial really contains most to all of the features you're going to want. So go ahead and download the free trial if you want to try it. I've been using that for a little while before I decided to buy it. It's certainly an application, though, that I use often enough to justify a purchase. So after you get that downloaded, let's go ahead and open it up. DaisyDisk allows you a really super easy way to visualize space on your hard drives. As you can see, I have a lot of hard drives here. These couple of disks aren't going to be easily recognized here because they're actually Windows formatted disks. So I'm just going to sort of ignore them. You can see they have these little locks on them. However, I do have a system backup, a time machine backup. I have the 36th chamber, which is where I keep a lot of my video data because it's a terabyte drive, and then I have my system drive, which is running on a solid state, so it's a little bit smaller. Now, this gives you a nice, easy way to sort of see how many gigabytes easily are used and how close you are to filling something up. Now, for instance, I was a little shocked to see that this 36th chamber only had 43 gigs left, especially when I don't have that many gigabytes of Level Up Tutorials videos currently saved on here. So in this process, the first thing I do whenever I feel like a disk doesn't have as much space as it needs is I open up DaisyDisk. I've been using this application for a long time, and it just recently hit version 4, so I thought this was a good time to show it off. Now, in addition to being able to scan drives, you can actually click this and scan a folder, but let's actually show you what happens when you scan something. Since I've recently scanned this, this button says view instead of scan. However, if we click this arrow, you can see quick scan as administrator, forget scan results, show and finder, get info. I'm going to forget the scan results, and then I'm going to click scan. As you can see, it scans it really quickly. Now, this is something that's sort of new to this version of DaisyDisk. The last couple of versions, the scanning may have taken quite a bit of time. You'd leave and come back. But now, as you can see, that scanned in like no time at all. That was real time. So this is a nice sort of super visual indicator of space on your drive. You can see this is how much is being used. There's 999 gigabytes on this drive available. As you can see, as I hover over these sections, it sort of tells you over in the right-hand column what exactly that data is. So for instance, I have 246 gigabytes of music on this drive, which I was aware of. And then if I go over here, you can see I have 151 gigabytes of Final Cut Pro backups. Now, I don't really feel like these need to be on this drive, so I can now go ahead and browse to those in the root of my thing, because I know it's taking up 51 gigs, and do something with it. Since they're just backups, I can move them on somewhere else. In addition, you can see I also have 278 gigabytes of Level Up Tutorials video recordings, with the majority of those actually being in the video folder, which is my raw and outputted video. So that's to be expected to be pretty large. So let's say we want to get some more information. Obviously, we hover over this, we can see that the video folder contains 200 gigabytes of information. If we click this little slice here, you can now see, yeah, okay, we get that. However, this slice seems like the most interesting one to me. So if we click this, you can now see that I have 45 gigabytes of intro video, 31 gigabytes of Polymer 1.1 tutorials, and 19 gigabytes of adaptive themes, sketch plugins. So as you can see, this is giving me quite a bit of breakdown. For instance, I might want to check out these intros specifically because these are all old. I might not need a lot of this information anymore, so I can go ahead and do something about those old files that I'm not necessarily using and start to archive that stuff. Cool. So this is DaisyDisk. It's absolutely one of my favorite applications. It makes everything really nice and easy to visualize the space on your drives. So as always, this is Scott with Level Up Tutorials. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment in the video or hit us up at Twitter or Facebook at Level Up Tutorials. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.